Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your daily reading for Tuesday, October 28th. Keep in mind that time is fluid, Leo, and this is your channel. And let's see what we got going on here for you for the day. And you have Sun in Capricorn with status. Work diligently towards your goals. All right, Leo, this card comes in when you're about to raise the bar. So your status in life could be coming higher, whether that means your role is changing or you are just in a position of leveling up. Sun in Capricorn energy coming through. Some of you may have Capricorn energy in your chart or around you, but this day is all about leveling up your energy, reaching the bar, and even setting the bar higher for yourself. Because when you do reach a goal, then there becomes, the next goal to achieve. So Capricorn rules the 10th house of like your reputation, things along those lines. So a lot of you are becoming well known around this time, maybe even in your like local vicinity. It doesn't have to be like at the world. But if you have a business or you are somebody that is in the position of helping people, you may get like referrals around this time where people are referring people to you because of how valuable you are. So let's see, your overall energy for the day is helpless and hopeless with the 8 of Swords. So some of you are in your head overthinking, maybe like worst case scenario. Some of you, there could be a slight fear of judgment. But the 8 of Swords is a self-made mental prison. So the good news with that is that you have the key to let yourself out. So a lot of the times that actually does happen. When we reach new levels in life, which the Sun in Capricorn is indicating that you are doing at this moment, sometimes it is brought with a sense of fear. Can I handle this? Can I do this? Am I going to be able to sustain this? And your question or your answer to your question is yes, because it wouldn't happen if you weren't ready for it. So the energy feels like you are more ready for something than maybe you think you are. So let's see what else we got going on here, Leo, and clarify. On the 8 of Swords, you have the 3 of Cups. So there are people coming your way. I did feel that with this Sun in Capricorn. I felt referrals, or like there's like rooms that you could be being talked about in a positive way and you don't even know. What's coming your way is the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Your influence for the day is Judgment. What's unexpected is the Ace of Wands. All right, you have a blessing coming in today. Your advice is the Devil. That is Capricorn energy. And your outcome is the 9 of Cups. Beautiful. Blessing, wish fulfillment. And I'm going to go with it's this Ace of Wands that's unexpected. A new connection. New communication. A spark of excitement. A new vitality. Some of you have actually had a new idea. And you may actually present it to certain people around you. And you may have thought that maybe your idea wasn't going to hold much power, but, your boss or people around you may say like, hey, Leo, that's actually a great idea. We're going to do it. And that's where I kind of feel the energy of where you could be being talked about in a positive way when you're not there or when you're not around. So what's coming your way? The 10 of Pentacles, abundance, a completion of a cycle for money. Right? The 10 of Pentacles comes in, and that shows that you completed a level. And the Sun in Capricorn is actually indicating the same thing, where your status is raising. So really nice here for money and wealth, Leo, as well as like possibly like your reputation locally or like at work. I get like, it could be a bigger type of reputation where it's like international or your country, but I feel like there is like local energy here. So let's see. On the Three of Cups, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So some of you Leos, you may have had to go through losing things or not feeling that abundant recently. And with the Page of Swords, instead of dwelling in that energy, you're putting yourself out there. You're learning new things. You're coming up with different ideas. And it's going to favor you. Ten of Pentacles, what's coming your way with the Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is wealth that you have waited on. This is like a busy work energy that you have anticipated. You know, especially if you're a business owner, if you're somebody that maybe makes products or takes clients. You may have like been waiting on your business or your products to take off. And they finally could be getting seen by more people. On the Judgment card in your influence, we have the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So it looks like this abundance, this wealth, this new spark is coming from something that you did in the past. Something that maybe you're even returning to now in the future, right? You may have had an idea in the past to do something or say something or put yourself out there or sell something, and you may have not actually did it. And some of you are deciding to do it now, and you're going to see that it will take off. Because it looks like you could be returning to an idea that you once had. On the Ace of Wands. Sorry, there's a lot of pentacles here. We have the Hierophant. There's the Blessing and the Page of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful. And the Hierophant does rule like work, institutions. And in the Hierophant, there's also that stairs going up that is also symbolized in this pyramid of going up. So something is raising for you, Leo. Something is rising in your energy, and it looks like it could have been waited on. So some of you, if you've applied to something or have been waiting on some type of information or reach out, you may definitely be getting it. You may even like hear from like a loan situation or like a bank. The Ten of Pentacles is here. Capricorn energy is here. There could also be something that is revolving around your home. So some of you Leos, if you already have like a job that you go to, you may return to an idea of making money at home. On the Devil, with your advice, we have the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So do not fear this. Do not fear this, because the Ace of Swords is giving you a new beginning, new information once again. Could be a strong emphasis on communication today as well. And with the Wheel of Fortune, things are shifting for you. And you want the Wheel of Fortune to shift the Devil energy, because the Devil energy is what keeps you stuck. It's what keeps you overthinking. And your outcome with the Nine of Cups, receiving something that you have been wanting, wishing, and needing. We have the Emperor, beautiful, to the Fool. So some of you are definitely starting a new beginning of becoming your own boss or returning to an idea of how to make money on your own. Others of you, and or, because this could be both, this could be your employer giving you this wish fulfillment and this new beginning. Maybe it was even somebody that you used to work for, because you do have Judgment here. So if you still have like some good connections from like past jobs or past people that may have worked in certain situations that you were at, you may actually find a resurfacing of somebody that can assist your wealth. Or maybe they're like, hey, Leo, what are you up to nowadays? I have the perfect business opportunity for you. So I do feel like that could happen. Whether like you're going into business with yourself, or your role at your job is getting stronger, or you are going into business with another person, there looks like there could be some type of like, I keep hearing local community. I keep hearing the word local. And a lot of the times when I keep getting it out there, usually the word will change, but I guess I didn't say it enough because I keep hearing it. So if you're invited to any type of like maybe local gatherings, like networking events, vendor events, things like that, it could be very beneficial for you to go for either A, meeting people, and B, making money from it. So there is definitely a very, very exciting offer coming your way. It's going to feel like a blessing here for you, Leo. And it does look like, I don't necessarily feel like maybe you were waiting on this specifically, but you may have just been waiting on something to happen for you financially, raising the bar, things along those lines. This could also be an unlocking to the next level of something. You know, in certain type of careers, there are times, right? So I'm just going to bring up an example here, like a metaphoric example. Say you are a hairstylist, right? In the state that I live in, if you go to hair school, you must work at a hair salon for whatever amount of years until you can open your own business. That is like a state board requirement. So some of you could actually be coming to the end of that energy, right? Metaphor, right? This is an example. This is a metaphor. You're probably not a hairstylist. Maybe you are. That's what I feel like is happening here. You're coming to the end of the energy. Like, I've already served my 3 years in working for another person. Now I have unlocked the time where I can raise the bar, work for myself. So that's what I metaphorically feel here. So let's see what we have here in your power position, your ally, your ending oracle. In terms of zodiac signs in your spread, Leo, that could be around you or in your chart. You do have Capricorn, you have Taurus, you have Aries. So your ending oracle is the Fire Prince with optimism and aggression, card number 40. All right, Leo, you are a fire sign that is very aligned. The Fire Prince. All right. When the Fire Prince arrives as your ally, he lets you know he represents the invisible forces beyond all manner of manifestation, and he brings you the gift of optimism. You will be rightly inspired to move forward and take confident, assertive action to reach your goal. Envisioning the path of your highest good with an optimistic outlook, the Fire Prince also brings you the gift of a miracle. Things come together as if by magic to create the reality you seek. You have every reason to be hopeful. Move forward, knowing that everything you need and more will be on its way. Just remember to share the enthusiasm, believe in others, and be optimistic for them too, and your highest good will multiply. Wow, Leo. And even in that card, they did bring up other people, and I do feel that that could be coming through here for you as well. So thank you, my beautiful, amazing Leos, for being here and for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you do not lose the channel. And check the comment section and description box down below for my other YouTube channels and my Etsy shop. Bye now, Leo. I'll talk to you soon.